All right, everybody. Let me know when you're in here. Um, comment in the chat. Let me know you're there. Let me know you can hear me. Um, Looks like one's in. So just let me know who's in here and that you can hear me if you can. If you can hear and see me, you want to make sure everything's going okay. It looks all right on my end. Yeah, just let me know if you can hear me and see me. Somebody message. Once I know I got some people in here, I'll get started. So this past weekend, we did a little bit of fishing. I took Aiden and Darcy, and we went with my buddy Frank, and we caught bait for Frank because he was going to the Huron River. Um, oh, there we go. What is she up to now? Hi, how are you doing? Um, Catching the fish right out of the water. That's what we do. Um, but yeah, so we went and we did that on Friday night. And then I did take the kids and we tried to do a little fishing at the Vermilion River, which is the other river I go to and catch channel catfish all the time. And the water was extremely low there. So we, Darcy caught one. We went and we played with Aiden's drone for a while. So that was a lot of fun. It took us a little bit to get a hang of it. It's not like a remote control drone. Excuse me, just kick the stool here. But it was pretty neat once we got a hang of it. So he's actually over here right now taking care of I'm down in the basement. That's where we keep the litter boxes. So he's down here doing litter box duty today. But how's everybody else doing? How's everybody's weekend? Yeah, that's all we really did. We just kind of took it easy. I needed to kind of reset. I was getting a little exhausted there. I've been trying to do way too much, and it was starting to get to me. I was just getting tired all the time, and I'm used to going all the time, but it was getting pretty bad there for a minute. So I just needed to. That's the right thing, Aiden. I just needed to get myself back. So we're good here. I'm probably going to do some fishing this weekend, maybe during this week with Frank. So got some good family time in over the weekend. Yeah, that's what I have to keep reminding myself that sometimes I try to do too much, but just got to keep going. I'm gonna try to wait here for a while and see if some more people come in. I That way I can talk about a giveaway coming up, but I'm gonna wait to give all the details on that. But so we had a fun weekend, just taking it easy, and I realized a lot of things that I have to work on with so I'm going to be doing some probably a couple how-to videos this week because I actually have some stuff to do. I realized on 2 rod and reels that I have that they've got issues. So look out for those videos if you're interested in learning how I set up my rod and reels. And because I have to redo them. The one was all, I don't know what I did to it, but bless you.
Thank you.
I had them all tangled up, and the other one's got some weird kind of knot in it. So I'm going to be working on those this week. But I have to find time. I got to run up to the one outdoor store I go to and pick up the line I use. So I'll be doing some videos on that, and then just kind of how I set up the rigs that I use, and why, I'll explain all about that, why I use them, and I'll try to show you how I do the knots that I tie to. I've seen people do all sorts of different kinds, but there's ones that I use and have never had issues with. So I'm going to be doing some of that. I'm trying to think. We got shirts. I just was messaging about that. They're still working on the logo. It's going to be it's going to be the same logo that I have. And we're going to simplify it, though. It's not going to be like a bunch of different colors. A lot of it has to do with cost, but they are working on that right now to get the logo right for me. This is an actual like t-shirt company. So they have a lot of different people that are going to be working on the stuff to get things right so that it looks right. And then once it's going a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, which it's okay. They've got, they're doing for musicians and all sorts of stuff, and big companies. So they have a lot of stuff to get through. So, and I understand my stuff's like, I even told them like my stuff's on the lower and priority end. So, but I just talked to him about that. So we were kind of chatting, but they're still working on getting the logo right for me, because I didn't have the right format when I sent it over to them. So when they I guess when they make it to make the transfer for it, it like would come out like super blurry. So yeah, that's what I really want to get into more. I'm going to start trying to do some more reviews on the stuff I do too, so people can see. I mean, and the one thing is with fishing, there's, it's like my daughter. I had 3 rods set up on Saturday, and I always stress to people, it's not always about using the most expensive stuff. There's less expensive stuff you can use that works just as good. So, but the fish she caught on was a $50 combo that I bought, and it's a good rod and reel. Now the line got messed up when I was reeling in. I thought the reel actually broke, and it didn't. There was a knot, and it wouldn't go back through the holes for the rod. So. Hi, Christy Sue Robbins. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. And thanks for everybody that's in here right now. I don't think we have that many people in here. I know some people are on vacation, and some people are working late, and, whatever. I mean, it happens. So I understand life, it's not always about showing up for live chats, but I do appreciate everybody that stops in. And, but yeah, so I'm going to be doing some of that, just kind of going over stuff, because there's some stuff that I found that has been real inexpensive. I don't want to say cheap. I don't know who told me that. I think it was my grandpa, that you just it's never cheap stuff. It's inexpensive, because cheap usually means garbage. But there's a lot of stuff, and I had 2 rod and reels out there that were easily over $200 a piece, and nothing happened with those. So you can use inexpensive stuff and it work out just fine and still catch nice fish. So there's that, but there's other stuff. I mean, you never know. And I know there's a lot of people that aren't into fishing, but you never know. You might end up having a kid or a grandkid or a niece or a nephew that ends up wanting to go, and you're the one that's going to be taking them. So it doesn't. I feel like it's good knowledge to have. You never know when you're going to end up using it, and fishing's always a good way to stay out of trouble too. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing some of that, going over some of the gear I use because I can. I'm pretty good at doing stuff on a budget, but we're let's see. I got getting some more in here now. Green Mountain Farm. Hi, taking it. It's Austin. It's okay, man. No worries about being late. And hi, Susie Jacobson. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Yeah, so I'm going to give it another 10 minutes before I talk about the giveaway that I'm going to be doing next Monday. Just see if some other people are just running late because more people are coming in now. I know it's still not a whole lot, but I'm trying to figure out how to. I know it's kind of hard. I've been trying to put up that I'm doing my live chats, like trying to do it the day before so that people can see it. But if anybody has any suggestions on how I could do it better so more people can see it, or if like something like any suggestions I can get. Yeah, Christy Sue Robbins. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was telling my buddy, because he laughs when we were catching bait. I have different rods and reels I use for everything. I think I own probably about 40. I got them hanging up, but I have different rods and reels that I use for different things. And maybe I could even go over and show in the garage sometime what I got. That might be kind of an interesting video to do. But I have some Walmart specials that I picked up. I call them the Walmart specials because they were about $20 a piece, or I think they're $18. They're Shakespeare Tiger spinning reel rods, and I get them, and I've had them for years and years, and they're beat up, and they've been thrown around and abused, and I've never had an issue with them. And we go out there and I catch tons of bait with them. They work great. I used to catch big catfish on them before I upgraded and got into a different style of reel, which I'm getting all sorts of ideas on videos I can do now. I mean, they might be a little more boring because they would just be talking, less fishing, but I've had people ask me, and actually Danny from Great Mountain Farm asked me like what my goal was with it. And I think it's with my channel. And I think a lot of it's to promote fishing and outdoor stuff. Now I'm talk a lot about fishing right now because that's this time of year. That's what I'm doing. But in like 2 weeks, hunting season starts, and then I'll be doing that. They are. You're right. They. What is she up to now? They are. It's just these things. I mean, I'll show some video. They're rusted. They squeak, they make noises, but they still reel perfect. I've used them I used them in the ocean when we were in Outer Banks. And I mean, they still cast a mile too. They're great rods. They're called Shakespeare Tiger 3 rod and reel combo. They always have them at Walmart, and they're $18 a piece. Sorry if it takes me a minute here to read. My eyes are super strained today. I was like getting blurry vision at work. That's why I work on a computer. So when I'm doing sales, so I'm sitting at a computer all day long, staring at the screen, and my eyes were everything was getting blurry today. Yeah, Christy Sue Robbins. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've got some stuff, that garage sale stuff out there that I've picked up for nothing. I'm using some stuff people have given me too. Susie Jacobson, all my information's in there. So if you ever, like on how to contact me. So if you ever have any questions, I know you were saying that you don't know, what they're used for and stuff like that. If you're ever interested in knowing, and you wanted to take some pictures, you could email them over. And I'm sure you could Google it and look it up, or YouTube it and look it too. But if you ever have any questions, feel free. Yeah, Great Mountain Farm. When you do that, I'd be more than happy to let you know what to get and what to use, to do it on inexpensively. That's the best way to do it, especially when you're just getting started off. Yeah. What is she up to now? Yeah. I mean, it's like almost 9 hours a day. I'm sitting at the computer. So I do sales, and I'm an inside salesman. So everything that I do is over the phone, and I'm constantly using a computer. So I'm constantly staring at it. And I don't know what it was today. It doesn't happen all the time, but today it was just, my eyes were just going all over the place, and I had to get up and walk out for a minute and put water in my face. But yeah, it's funny. I have a lot of people, and I think I will eventually do I just saw What Is She Up To Now bring up about food. And I couldn't tell you the last time I've kept to eat fish, but I might do a catch, clean, and cook here eventually. And, so you guys can see how I do that. I've filleted on the side of the river before for other people. I go for big fish when I'm catfishing. And while catfish are delicious, I want to get them bigger. So, because I like catching big ones, it's like a trophy thing, but I like to keep getting big ones. So I keep throwing them back because they'll just keep getting bigger and bigger. But there's sometimes with channels where I would eat them. So we'll see. Maybe I'll end up doing something with that. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah. What is she up to now? That's totally true. And that's the thing. My favorite's walleye. I love to eat walleye. Last year I didn't walleye fish at all. I should have, but I didn't. So I'll probably do some this fall. We'll see how it goes. I think it was because I was hunting a lot and I didn't get any deer last year. So we'll see what happens this year. Might get out there and do at least walleye fishing a couple times. I know one of the owners of my company we've been talking about getting a charter and taking a charter out again, which is kind of fun on Lake Erie to go do that. We did that last year and we hit our limit in something like 2 hours. I don't know. It was real quick, but yeah, Susie Jacobson. Yeah, and it's funny because I do that, and then like I come home and like I'm constantly trying to like work to get new subscribers, and that's what I'm about to get to here in a minute. I kind of wish more people were in here, but it is what it is tonight. So, like I said, I understand. A lot of people can't get in, but with work and whatever else, and it's Monday. But excuse me. But anyways, I'm going to be getting into the subscribers, but I've been working to try to get more subscribers. So I do have quite a following on Twitter and Instagram. So I've been working on trying to convert those people over, and it's been working. So I've been putting a lot of Great Mountain Farm, just to set it. Yeah. Before I got on, I had 204 subscribers. And while I was sitting here, I saw that somebody else just subscribed as well. I didn't see who it was. I just saw that it like popped up a notification that I had a new subscriber to the channel. So if they're in here, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that subscribes. It means a lot. But yeah, so I've been going through, and I think last week Monday or Tuesday, I was at like 100 and I might even have been the 150s. I don't know, but I started going through and just messaging people here and there. And I keep seeing the number of viewers go down. And I was going to just talk about what it is. I guess I'll just do it. And if people watch it on the replay, they will. Maybe I'll make a video about it too, about the next week's live. So this all has to do with next week's live because I hit 200 subscribers. One of the things that I was been saying is when I hit 200, I was going to do a giveaway. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Christy Sue Robbins. Yeah, I thought maybe it was, but I didn't see it. I couldn't read it down in the corner. But real quick, I see a lot of comments over here and I don't want to miss them, but I want to get through with what I was saying. So I'm going to do a giveaway. It's going to be a Cabela's Bass Pro. I mean, you can use them at either, so it doesn't really matter, but it's going to be a $50 gift card. I'm going to do that giveaway tomorrow, next Monday at 7. I got to talk to some people because I don't know the best way to do a giveaway, but it's going to be, you have to be in the chat to be eligible for the gift card. I need to figure out how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to talk to some people. And I also want to give, because there's been so many new people in the past week. Like I said, I think it might be close to 50 subscribers. I'm not 100% positive. It might be close to 50 in the last week. I know it's at least in the 40s, but it might be into the 50s now. So I just want to make sure that anybody that's new that, you know, didn't get on the live tonight to know there's 4 people in here right now. I would like to see if the number can get up there a little bit more before I do the giveaway. And I want to give the new people a chance to. I want it to be fair because a lot of those new people, and I know I haven't seen any of the names, and they've talked to me. We've been chatting through Twitter and Instagram and whatnot, but I don't see them in here. So it's like, and they helped. So I want to make sure that everybody does get a chance. I just want to keep it fair. And let's see here. Susie Jacobson says bluegill, walleye, catfish, and perch are what my son catches the most here in Madison, Wisconsin. He is a Walmart special too. Yeah, you know, bluegill I use as bait. Walleye is good to eat. I'm a big catfish guy, and perch are great. I love perch. Getting the perch sandwiches during Lent. Used to love doing that. Oh, thanks, Christy Sue Robbins. I appreciate it. That's really nice of you. I really do appreciate everybody that does sub. I just want to kind of get, I don't know. I've met with so many nice people, and I know, you know, it's like I was talking to Austin at Great Mountain Farm the other day, and it's like, and I was talking to Danny about it too, Great Mountain Farm, and I do have to get outside the bubble because what I started off watching was all the homesteading and like the tiny house off grid stuff. I love that stuff. Is that what I do? No, but I love those channels, the Crockers, Jared, Matt, Jason, love all those guys. Gray Mountain Farm, love them. I mean, like, and I like all the other channels, you know, that are in here too, the survival people. And I love watching all that stuff. It's neat. I like to see what other people are doing. And sometimes I get, you know, it's like I had to start going into a different like avenue to try to find more people to subscribe. And I met some other really nice people, but this is YouTube for me so far has just been everybody that I've met since starting this channel. I've met tons of super nice people and I've made good friends. Danny and Austin are like 2 of my best friends, and I talk to them all the time, and they're just great people. And I'm sure everybody in here sees them all the time and already subscribes to their channel because a lot of their people came over to mine. But, you know, if you're not, go over and check them out. And, yeah, what is she up to? Yeah, I know. That's what YouTube does. Christy Sue Robbins, I love fishing at Northern Pike. Don't do too bad. When I go, living near the Mississippi River. Yeah, so I've never gotten to do Northern Pike. I've talked about it, want to do it. So that's something that I want to give a shot at here sooner than later. Is doing Northern Pike. I've watched people do it. I've seen people do it. I've had friends growing up that their dads had beautiful pike mounted on the wall, and I've always wanted to, just never had the chance to. And I don't even know in Ohio where to go. I mean, I know that there's places where they are. I just don't know how plentiful it is. Like if you go and it's like a 1-day thing, or you need to go constantly to try to do it. So, it's like when I go catfishing, like I can almost go anywhere and cast a line in and get a catfish. And what is she up to now since we follow you both? Yeah, I know, because I know you comment on all of them. Well, that's what a lot of people, even over Ridge Life with Tim, I see most of you all over there too. Yeah, it's good. My channel's mostly, it's been fishing for now. I show some of the stuff I do with the kids too. And I'm doing a lot of the stuff with the kids so that, they have memories too. It's just like that stuff's going to be there now. So, and I know everybody says that, but it is. It's a great way to keep them. Hi, Amy Morris. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping, and I really appreciate it. Christy Sue Robbins. Yeah, I know. That's what the teeth always, the walleye have them too. So, I have caught shark before. So I've been around the teeth. The kid I helped the other week that caught a turtle, get the hook out of the mouth. I was super worried. The thing came up and I couldn't tell what it was at first. And I was worried it was a snapper, and it wasn't. It was just a red ear slider. So I got the hook out pretty easy. But I wish I would have had it on video too, but I didn't. I don't even know if I told that story, but some little kids came up with their babysitter, and the rod started going down, and the little boy was standing there. And I asked him if he wanted to reel it in, and him and his sister helped sit. She held the rod and he reeled it, and they got it up, and they weren't getting it up. And I'm like, what did he catch? I was in a little pond, and I pull it up, and it was a big 10-pound turtle. So, but the kids got a good kick out of that, and the babysitter, got to videotape it. So they were all smiling ear to ear. But that's what a lot of that stuff's all about, though, is just it being fun for the kids. I love taking my kids. There's nothing I love more than fishing with Aiden and Darcy. It's a blast, just hanging out and spending time together. Amanda's gone fishing a couple times. She's not real big into it. I do want to try to get her out there more, but sometimes we go to try to give her a break because she works real hard during the week. So sometimes it's nice for her just to have time to herself. It's just like when I go by myself, and I've had people before ask, where's your family? And it's, well, they're taking a break and I'm having some alone time, because sometimes you just need to be able to clear your head. Just be alone and do your thing. Well, thank you. Which is really funny because I actually, Christy Sue Robbins, we go out. We don't live far from like more of a rural area, but I actually live in Cleveland. I'm like, I can drive downtown in like 9 minutes, and I'm down there. But that's just the way our highways are. Everything just connects really close. And Cleveland really isn't all that big, but yeah, we my mom lives in a pretty rural area, and we have lots around us. That's the thing. Cleveland's pretty much just surrounded by it. If you look at like a map, like the top of it, it's like all green just around Cleveland. And we have the metro parks down the street. And where I grew up was real. There was nothing there when I was growing up. We had a volunteer fire station, and I'm reading right now. I'm sorry. I was reading Susie Jacobson's comment here. Yeah, and that's the thing, and I do like watching arms. And I haven't watched Dutch much. Um, I used to a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, there's so many good channels out there. I mean, and that's what everybody has their different likes and tastes, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's what if you're into something, watch that channel and see. Um, and what is she up to now? It says, my baby Sam was younger, even they caught a fish. They had fun. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, especially my kids have always been well behaved, and they've been fishing with me their whole life. So it's just kind of second nature to them. But especially when you got good kids and they'll just sit there and just hang out and just catch fish and just be happy to be outside. That's what, even when they're not catching, they'll sit there, and Aiden and Darcy are best friends. They'll sit there and laugh and talk on a bench and while we're fishing. Susie Jacobson. When we were catching bullheads, not with the kids last time, but somebody asked me when I posted the video of the last, when I just took the kids, why I wasn't touching them and like taking the hooks out. My buddy Frank was doing it. So I had the camera. I was holding it because I was recording everything. So like if I brought one up or the kids brought one up, I was recording it the whole time, and I would take it over. Then Frank would do it and throw it in the bait bucket. The other thing is Frank wanted those for bait. So we were helping him catch them. He was putting them in his bait bucket. There's 1,000 different reasons why I wasn't. But the week before that, I was taking one off and I grabbed it, and it actually got me both sides at the same time in my hand. And then after that, I felt, not right away, but the next day, like I wasn't right. Felt horribly sick. But bullheads you got to be careful with them. They can get you real quick because they're so tiny. That's the thing. So we usually have a glove. Last time I didn't use one. We never got to, a rag or a glove and to handle them. That way we don't get stung, because it just stinks. It's no fun. Those little spines are real easy. The big ones I can handle no problem. They don't bother me. But the little ones, when they start moving real quick, and these ones were strong, they were real strong, and they messed it up. Yeah, and thanks. What is she up to now? Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up button. Give me some likes there. But everybody, so make sure you tune in. And I'm going to say, you don't have to be subscribed to the channel to be eligible for the gift card, but you have to be in the live next Monday for it. If you want a chance to win the $50 gift card. So that'll be Monday at 7. We're going to do that. Just make sure that you're in here. And then I'm going to have some way for me to be able to know. I'm going to use one of those things, probably like Tim at Ridge Life uses, like the wheel spin or something like that. I'll figure it out. Anyways, but yeah, that's going to be the one thing. So if you want to if you let other people know too, they can have a chance. If they want to come over and subscribe, I'd always appreciate it. But the going over and trying to, what I was saying before about trying to get people over from my other avenues of people that follow me on other social media, Twitter and Instagram, I like messaging everybody and asking for followers. Shouldn't have any shame in doing that. They follow you on one to get them over to follow you on YouTube. I want to grow this so that more people can learn. And I do want to do a lot more learning videos. I think a lot of stuff that I do sometimes is just to test the waters kind of thing. So, and what is she up to? I appreciate it. Thank you. It's going to be the same. I test things out to see how things go, see what people like. I'm a people pleaser. So, I love suggestions and I use them. I don't just say, oh, okay, whatever. If you have a suggestion for me, email me, write me a letter, message me, leave a comment underneath the video. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. Let me know, because I will listen and I'll give stuff a shot. Like I was trying to do that goofy Southern accent in some of them. You know, I wanted to see what people thought. Nobody, I mean, I didn't get anywhere. People thought it was funny, but I was just messing around. But I just wanted to try different things out, see, you know, what people like. And, you know, of course, fishing and hunting is going to be a big part of it, and teaching. And that's the big thing, is the teaching, because I want people to learn and understand. I see a lot of these guys that have other channels and they do videos where I've never been out fishing and had somebody attack me verbally. But I just hope that's just because of the area that I'm in. You know, we get pretty nice people, but at least where I go. And a lot of times when I'm fishing, it's late at night and nobody's around anyways. But I used to fish a lot during the day, and I am going to start doing some morning videos, fishing in the morning, do some catfishing in the morning and see what happens. Thanks, Austin. I appreciate it, bud. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do. And I talked about it before. I've been keeping track of things. I've been writing down ideas, and I'm kind of going through it to see what works and what doesn't. I really want to get the kids involved more. Both of them are great at everything that they do. So I want to get them involved in some more videos. Aiden will be taking the hunter safety education course now, because he just had his 13th birthday. So he's going to be doing that. So he'll be getting that done here soon. And then he'll probably be in some of the hunting videos with me, hopefully. Thank you. What is she up to now? I appreciate it. I appreciate all the nice comments, and I appreciate, like, I can see, you know, like, you know, I'm still on the smaller side. I'm growing, you know, when I hit 200 subs, that was awesome. It was the greatest feeling in the morning. I saw it this morning, first thing. And the first thing I did was I messaged Austin and Danny, and I said, I hit 200 subs. I was freaking out. I was so excited about it. It was just the coolest thing ever, because I'm trying, and I'm new, and I'm learning, and I'm going to screw stuff up. But I also want, this is another thing, I want my kids to see that that's okay to make mistakes and figure out how to do it, because this is all new for me. I never thought I'd be doing this a year ago. I didn't think I thought about it maybe, but I didn't think I was actually going to go through with it, or how much it would grow. And it's been growing a lot quicker since I started working a little bit harder on it. Okay, Christy Sue Robbins. Yeah, no, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. It was really nice of you, and I appreciate you you subbing as well. That's great. And anybody that's in here, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Like I said, it really means a lot that people take their time out of their days, their busy days with their family and friends, and to come over and hang out with me for an hour. It's everything with YouTube has been kind of just a really neat experience. But I can't wait to see where else it goes. The one thing, I'm not going to lie, that I always get nervous about, and I've thought about, and this, I don't know, maybe it speaks about my character a little bit, but when I always worry about if or when I get bigger. And a lot of people are commenting. Hi, Raquel. Rolling with Raquel just stopped in. Thanks for stopping in. I was wondering where you were at. Yeah, no, I just worry about not being able to comment. And it's like, there's so many channels I like watching now. And it's like, I feel guilty when a video gets posted and I can't watch it right away. I try to watch everybody's videos, and I wish I could comment on all of them. And I try to when I can. But sometimes I watch them. I don't always comment. I'm really bad about leaving comments, and I need to get better at that. And that's something I'm going to start doing, is commenting on more people's videos after I watch them. Because honestly, a lot of times what I do is, you're not getting a like or a comment from me right away. I'll go back and do it later. But you ever see Mrs. Backwoods on any of Amanda, you ever see her on any of the videos, you can ask her. 90% of the time when I'm watching YouTube, it's on my TV and I can't comment from there. So Um, oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I can't wait to see what you got going on, Raquel. That'll be fun. Sorry, there was a little bug on my flew over on my computer. Um, but yeah, I just forgot what I was saying, and this is how tired and worn out I've been. Um, anyways, um, I did hit 200, and that's what I was talking about. So the anybody that high finding happiness in all you do. Thanks for stopping in, and Raquel. Yes, there's 8 people in here now, so I'll let everybody know and let your friends know. Next Monday, I will be doing a giveaway at 7, and it's a $50 Cabela's Bass Pro gift card. So you just have to be in and in the chat, and you'll be eligible to win it. Let your friends know, get people in here, tell them to come over and subscribe to me, tell them to check out my stuff. And we'll see what, if somebody's going to have a chance to win it. So, and I've been looking, and I don't think anybody did my catfishing challenge. So I haven't checked yet today. To be honest, I haven't looked. I think I looked yesterday, but I haven't looked today, and I haven't seen anybody use the hashtag. So I don't know if it's just not working, but there might actually be a chance to win. If you were to do the catfish challenge, you would be able to win that $25 gift card for that. So there's going to be, technically, if somebody does it, there's a chance to win 2 gift cards on next Monday at 7, and that's Eastern time. So just remember that. And thanks, Austin, for reminding people to smash that like button or the dislike button if you want to do that. I mean, either way, interaction is interaction. But yeah, so that's so we have that coming out next Monday. Like I said, anybody that I see that there's 8 in here now, and there's going to be some how-to videos coming up this week, specifically with fishing stuff. I'll probably go check the property. Hi, MB Heritage Farms. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you guys coming in here. I see now more people are coming in, so I think if you 9 stay in here for we'll wait another 5 minutes, and then I'll go back over the giveaway again. But the yeah, I'm going to be doing some how-to videos with fishing stuff. Might stop out at the farm, go check my hunting blind, check the cameras again. I might be getting a new camera because that one I think isn't working right. And I also think I have it up too high on the tree, which I'm not sure. That's kind of where I had it last year, and it was fine. And now it's not, it hasn't been working right. Let's see. Susie Jacobs, thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. And keep in touch. The Catfish Challenge is by, I think we said next. I'll have to watch the video because now I forgot. But I think it was Saturday at noon. It had to be in by. So there's a video. If you go back, it's a short one too. It's not a long one, so you could go back and watch it real quick. I think it's like 4 or 5 minutes long. But it actually has like the hashtag in the title. So if you go back and look at that, it has all the information in there. I have everything written down too. I just don't have anything in front of me right now. So I actually forgot my notebook at work, but I write all my stuff on what to do when. So I've been trying to keep in order. I have kind of a funny story. So I went to go mail a package on Saturday, and there will be a video about that package coming out. And I didn't even make a video about what happened when I sent the package out, but I went in, and the package is going to Gray Mountain Farm. And I went into the post office, and I wrote their PO box on it, wrote my address. I take it up to the counter, and the girl's going through, like the lady that works at the post office is going through, and she's like, "Oh, click this button if the address looks right." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's my address." So I click it, and we do it, and then she hands me the receipt, and I walk out the door, and I'm driving. And when I was there, she said, "You could probably drive the package there quicker than mailing it." And I'm like, "What is she talking about?" And I was thinking about it when I was in the car, and I'm like, "Drive the package quicker." Like, what did that mean? And then I looked down at the receipt, and I mailed the package to myself, is what I did. So that happened. And but I got back there, walked in, she still had it there, and she fixed it, and it's all good. So that's going to be coming soon. Gray Mountain Farm is going to be receiving a package here from me soon, and it's going to be funny. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'll go back and look at that video, and I can tell you when the catfish challenge, when it's due by, because I don't remember off the top of my head. But I know it's in that video, but it's either then or it's Sunday at noon. You know what? I'm going to extend it. We're going to go Sunday at noon is when it's due by. So give everybody an extra day if I already didn't. But we're going to do Sunday at noon. I'm going to look. And then whoever has the biggest, all the rules are in that video too about weighing it and all that. So go ahead and, if you want to do that, give it a shot, get it in there. That's for a $25 Cabela's Bass Pro gift card. And then the other, anybody that is new in here, because I hit my 200 subs this morning. I think I'm actually at 205 now. I'm doing a $50 Cabela's Bass Pro gift card giveaway next Monday at 7. So we'll be doing that. Great Mountain Farm, if you win, I'm gonna lose it. Everybody will think it's rigged if you guys win it. You know that. So that's going to happen next Monday. So I'm excited about that. And, if anybody else is new in here, tell your friends and let them know, tell them to come in. It's a chance to win. I mean, it's all up for grabs. So, and with that, you don't even have to do anything. You just have to be in the live chat. So tell everybody, let them know. Keep that in the back of their minds. I'm going to go here for another 5 minutes or so. Get off a little bit before Jared goes on for his live tonight. So everybody can get over there. And as usual, I got to go and got to eat and get myself comfortable and ready to watch that. Like I said, I watch most of the lives and all YouTube on a TV. So that's sometimes why I don't always subscribe right away. Or I'm not subscribe, but comment. Sometimes I comment after I watch it, but I just leave it on and we'll just sit there and watch. That's pretty much what I do. I don't even watch the cable anymore. The only thing I watch out with the cable is when I watch the Browns play. So what is she up to now? Doesn't have a fishing. See, now that's a good reason to be in here next Monday, because if you're in here next Monday and you win that gift card, you could go out and buy a couple fishing poles. You could probably figure out enough stuff. I mean, I know that they have some reasonably priced stuff at Cabela's, that you could use. So that's a good reason to be in here. But that's I have a ridiculous amount. I just have them everywhere. But we're going to be, so I do have deer hunting season coming up here. So the pace of things are going to change a little bit when I kind of go from, because I have my seasons. So like usually there's like a point where catfish just don't, like I'm just not catching them anymore. I don't have luck up here. We've been talking about going down south in the winter to do some winter catfishing. We want to try to get some blue cats. Never caught one, so want to do that. And let's see here. But yeah, so we're gonna so it's gonna transfer a little bit. There will probably still be some winter fishing because I can do walleye pretty much all winter long. So I at least do it through the fall, sometimes into December. Usually January, February are like my off months where I'm just finishing up because the beginning of February is the end of deer hunting season. So that's funny. What is she up to now? Oh, I got a good laugh. Thank you. But yeah, people always say that they never see me smile either. I do smile. I smile a lot. I laugh a lot too. Sometimes when I start laughing, though, I don't stop. And but yeah, so that's so like I was saying, January, February, those are like my months off. Like I'll do some hunting here or there, and then I start getting ready to get back into fishing. But we're going to be also taking the boat out here in the next couple weeks. So we're going to start having some boating videos. We haven't done anything. I've had to get a new battery, and I've been lazy and haven't gotten one. Just haven't had the time to. So I'm going to be getting a new battery for the boat, and then we're going to get that. Frank and I are going to get that on the water. It's been a while, so I think the first time we're not going to fish. We're just going to take the boat out and just have some fun with the boat for a little bit. It's nothing special. It's a cheap boat that I bought for $1,000, and then just bought everything. But it's got a motor. It's got a trolling motor, so we'll get that out there. It's just a 14-foot aluminum boat, but we'll get it out and have some fun with it. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't go days without fishing. It's really hard. Winter is the worst for me. It's almost like I go into straight depression if I can't fish, or that's why I have my hunting to do, and going to the farm and doing that stuff. But yeah, so does anybody have any questions? Anything, like I said, please send me emails if you have any suggestions. Would love to hear from you. Or send me a letter. I got a P.O. box now. Address is in there. You can write me a letter. That'd be cool. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, anything, any questions, always feel free to email me. I respond. If you leave a comment under a video, anybody in here right now, and if you haven't before, everybody knows that I always respond. I always respond back, and I will as long as I can. So, we don't, this last year, we didn't get enough ice. I would definitely have to go out of state to do it. I don't even think this winter, I don't even think we froze over in the lake, ever. I know a lot of people do it. I am not like ice fishing school. It's never been a me thing. I mean, I think I would probably try it. But it's a whole new, I mean, I don't really know anything about it. So I've always just kind of done it. I have places where I can fish that I've always done it, where I could fish from shore, even in the winter when it freezes over, because there was a spot that I fished for forever that is actually part of a power plant, for electricity, and it uses turbines, and it cools down. It was coal. So the water would go up and cool down the towers and then go back out into the lake, and it would melt everything around there. And because it was warm, all the fish would come in there and eat. So in the winter, there were times on Christmas Eve where I'd be down there fishing off the pier. Iowa's cool though. I've never been to Iowa. I would like to go though. But let's see here. Yeah, I really want to fish the Mississippi too. That's another one. I'm going to do that in the next year. I'm going to be fishing the Mississippi. So um, that's gonna happen for sure. I also want to fish the Illinois. That's another one that I really want to fish. So um, give that. I love river fishing. That's my main thing. So that's what I really want to do. So I'll have to give that a shot. Yeah, you know what? I don't understand the driving the trucks on the ice. Like I that just make me nervous. There's no way in hell I would drive my truck onto ice. It just wouldn't happen. You know what, Raquel? Um, you should do lives. Do live. People come in and hang out. It's fun. I enjoy doing it. It got me over a lot of my nerves. So, um, but right now it is 7:56. So I'm gonna get off here. I want to thank everybody for stopping in and watching. Um, and don't if you can get some of your friends to come over and like my page, let them know about the giveaway on Monday. And all you got to do is be in the live chat for when we do the giveaway, and you get a chance to win a $50 gift card. Um, yeah, see, Raquel, people right now are saying that they go to your live. So she says she's going to do it on the weekend when everybody's busy. Well, that's why people have cell phones, Raquel. How about that? But yeah, so don't everybody forget about that. Going to have some more videos coming out this week. Everybody, thanks for coming in and watching. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. So even when I'm having a bad day and I come on and do these lives, it always makes me feel better when I have all these nice people in here talking. So thanks a lot to everybody in here. Austin, I'm sure I'll be texting you at some point later. So hope bowling's going good tonight too, man. Um, and thank you, Christy Sue Robbins. I really appreciate it. So I'm out of here. Everybody have a wonderful rest of the evening. Have a great week. Have some new videos out there. And we'll have that giveaway on Monday at 7. So take care and see y'all soon.